for, bro?
Favorite top to bottom run? Well, I'm gonna have to go with KT22, nose to fingers on a powder day. Right there, top of KT.
Sponsors don't come to you. That's what a lot of kids think, man. They're like, well, I'm good. How come I'm not getting sponsored?
Straight over to the nose, off some of this stuff.
Nobody cares if you think you're good. You have to go out there and show that you're professional and a cool guy.
Over to the fingers, stomp the crap out of it.
And, yeah, you might have to ski well, too.
Back down to high-fiving your buddies in the line. This is called the Chamois. Great beer, great pizza, great people. Junior owns the Chamois, the fine establishment that we are at right now. The one and only place to go and après ski here at Squaw Valley.
And it is inside of KT.
Good, that was good. That was good. Not bad comment, yes.
I still remember that downhill that we frickin' June Mountain. Remember they had that big frickin' gnarly bump?
Can you give me 5? You're gonna learn that one later.
I think you did something to your elbow.
I wanted everyone to know that I'd hurt myself, and the coach wasn't giving me any sympathy.
I think someone shit in the hot tub that trip too.
It wasn't me. How do you like those Nordicas?
They're good.
And so I skied the whole race, dangling my arm, because I was in so much agony. I'd probably hit my funny bone. We'd wrap up the diaper and of course hide it in all our friends' jacket pockets.
See, Shane was shopping at a yard sale and came home with, what was it,
Crabs?
No, it wasn't crabs. His first, what do you call it? It wasn't a parachute, it was a parasail.
It was a paraglider.
He's like, look what I got. Had this thing, and I don't know what that was going to do with it, but seemed to have figured it out. It was in the foothills of Boulder.
You were there when he got his first paraglider there.
Yeah, I think it was the first one, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it was good
That
stuff.
was the only one.
And the rest is history. He was the only one in Boulder, too. He's always ahead of the curve.
He crashed once really badly. So before I was really maybe too confident about high jump, but now it's been really hard because he's crashed and it was really scary, and I knew that he was going to crash before he even jumped because he was jumping in the stupidest conditions. But I think he learned from that, hopefully. I feel that he only jumps when he should now, and I think maybe the kid has something to do with it. And
Where's Mommy?
Mom's at yoga. She's coming right back. She's gonna be home in maybe 10 minutes. Her name's Ayla. A-Y-L-A. What are you eating?
Cereal.
The most beautiful, cutest little kid on the planet. I can't believe that I got the cutest kid on the planet. It's amazing. How could I be that lucky? High five. Knuckles. Blow it up. Break the pickle. Pickle, pickle, pickle. From that book, The Clan of the Cave Bear. Sherry read the book when she was young and really liked it. And always thought to herself that if I ever had a daughter, I'd name my kid Ayla. Fine with me. That book was popular in the 80s. So all the girls that are named Ayla are about, 20 now. Except for ours.
I'm a pirate.
A pirate? What does a pirate say? What? Arr. I see you too.
he's whipped with his little girl.
She likes hairy men.
Yeah, I'm from Africa, you know.
They don't have hair there.
I know, apes.
Oh, you like apes? Okay.
So no, he's changed. He hasn't changed much. I mean, he's definitely likes being home with his little monkey, but he hasn't changed much. He still does what he needs to do, and he loves it, and it's his passion. He absolutely loves it, and I love that he loves it.
I'm really fortunate. I feel really lucky to be able to pursue my passions as my job, and this professional skiing bit has allowed me to get good at base jumping in my free time, and that's actually turned into my second job.
To be able to live in a ski town and not have to bust tables I'm super lucky. I wonder when it's all going to end, and I'm going to go back to that. I used to deliver pizzas. I mean, I was a regional food dispersal technician.
So I get to learn how to fly things like wingsuits, and that's just opened up a whole new world of fun. It's just amazing what you can do with one of those things. You step off the earth, you know, from a complete standstill, and all of a sudden, 5 seconds later, you're flying like a bird.
We don't have a huge house. This thing's really small, but I don't need a big house. I just need to live here where I can ski every day.
My dog likes pizza. His favorite game is sneak into the restaurant where mommy and daddy are.
Lucky dog, huh? Gets steak for breakfast.
People keep telling me to put him on a leash. It's like, what?
Sit. Give me 5. Give me 10. Bang! Bang!
I'll put you on a leash.
Bang! He dies with his eyes wide open and his head staring at the food.
Whenever he leaves on a trip, I know it's something different, like he's going to Italy to do this double ski base. It's hard. You get insomnia.
You know, it is a dangerous sport. I'm concerned that some of my friends might die, but not really. I mean, everyone that I jump with is pretty safe, pretty calculated.
We're going to finish off this Red Bull TV commercial that they're working on with me.
I'm pretty stoked that they chose me from the, you know, many household name athletes that they have that they could have used.
They have the commercial pretty much done. They just need a few extra shots.
We'll be flying out of the Truckee airport, and I'm going to be jumping out of a plane and landing next to the camera guys. They basically just need some landing shots.
I'm calling Shane right now, see where he's at.
You got time to chat, or are you kind of busy right now?
To chat with me? I don't.
Yeah.
What say? What talk about what?
Dude, you're the director, man.
Yes.
Obviously, you got some ideas on what's going to happen today, what you're looking for.
Yeah, well, you know, Shane's gonna jump out of a plane.
This ad is a base jump I did about 8 years ago up in Baffin Island.
This one right here.
I go running down some rocks, jump off the cliff, do some flips and tricks, and start tracking away and deploy my parachute. So yeah, it's not even a ski shot at all.
You got to be pretty happy about that, right?
Oh yeah, it's huge. It'll be like the most exposure I've ever gotten, but times 100.
How do we know when to pull the chute? I guess you just look at the ground, and when you start to get really scared, you pull. So I'm gonna cuts out right about there.
Out here, when you have frozen oat.
You can't see? Okay. Want me to put on Mickey Mouse for you?
Just go up the outboards.
Don't walk around the front of the plane.
Shane's gonna jump out of a plane, and we're kind of tacking that landing onto the end of a base jump he did some time ago. It's all about making it look exactly like the actual jump. So the clothing is the same. We've got this field of snow, which is just like where he landed in Baffin Island, which I guess is in the Arctic Circle. So he's gonna jump down, and hopefully he's gonna hit his mark and deliver his line. That's probably a lot to think about coming down out of that plane. So he hits his mark, he says his line, and we got a nice little spot.
Welcome to my world, the world of Red Bull. Yeah.
Looks like I got something in my teeth.
Do ya?
I just got bad teeth. Make my teeth whiter, would you? Thanks. Make me better looking and taller, just a little bit taller.
We might do one more, just to fuck with it.
Okay.
Why not?
You mean I have to jump again?
It's hard when he goes for a long time, but we're kind of used to it. And it's harder on Ayla than me now. And him, leaving Ayla. Your foot's in the arm.
I just like Sleeping Beauty.
First, second, third. Some sort of ballet positions. I'm not sure what they are. But her ballet teacher is just classic. Like, she can herd cats better than anyone I've ever seen.
Really soft, Daddy.
Yeah. High fifth, low fifth.
Powder snow is a lot more like water than hard snow is.
When your skis are trying to submarine into the snow, you have to sit back and try to keep your skis up.
Why don't you just make them fatter? Why don't you just make them with some rocker? Why don't I just mount up some friggin' water skis and just rip the hell out of them down the mountain and show everybody that this shape works? So I found these old water skis that had the right shape. They're jumping water skis from the 1970s.
Stinger graphites.
And the dimensions were 170, 170.
And they taper all the way down to 160.
I skied on those skis because I wanted to prove a point.
How did you know on that one time?
Because he went with this real, sorry if I can say this, but an idiot who I knew right away was an idiot because he was an asshole to his dog. His dog had hip dysplasia and he wanted to make his dog hike up the mountains. I didn't like him right away and I just had a real bad feeling. He jumped off and he was mocking sideways down the cliff. Like, it was ridiculous. And then he was like, yeah. And so I thought he was going to crash, so I raced in the car down the road to see where he was going to land in case. And he was like, hold on 1 second, I'll be with you in a minute. And he landed fine, but he was like, wow. And I'm like, that was too windy, right? And he said, yeah, it was really windy. But he didn't call Shane and be like, dude, do not jump. Any nice person or normal person or friend would say...
We talked on the radios.
Do not jump. And what did he say? Do not jump?
No, he said, it's not this guy's fault. It was entirely my fault.
Yeah, it's entirely his fault. But somebody like Miles or JT would be like, don't jump at all. And Shane jumped. I mean, I radioed Shane. I'm like, why are you jumping? It's super windy. He's like, ah. He's so cocky. And then he jumped.
I got major dipshit points for that one.
Dipshit.
When I come to the McConkeys, I'm probably going to walk out of here with some tea. And a Red Bull. My 1 minute round the world weather deal that I check into. I spend a lot of time with Shane. If I'm home for 4 days, I'm probably ending up hanging out with Shane and Ayla and Sherry. He's got some trips up in northern Chugach, but I've spent very little time in the mountains with Shane.
That's odd.
Yeah, it's full family relationship.
Wow, that's a whole... Do you have to go pee-pee? Why don't you run to the party?
Between Mammoth and Truckee, that gives me my Sierra forecast. Jackson, I always want to know what's doing in Jackson. Haynes going there in a couple weeks. Alta, good to know. Truckee.
In front of his dad, too, and his mom. Stepmom.
My dad has seen 2 base jumps out of the 850 that I have. And that was the one he gets to see.
They're divorced. They were divorced when I was 3, but and I grew up with my mom. My dad, he started the ski school at Whistler Mountain. He started the first heli skiing operation in Whistler. And before all that, he was one of the original powder skiers at Alta, completely uncrowded at Alta. And then he went to Whistler. before there was anything going on there. What a great life as a skier that must have been.
I think I throw away an entire tree in junk mail every time I go to the mailbox. That's Alex Cushing. He started Squaw Valley. He just died in '06. Nancy Polson, she and her husband are the ones who basically moved here first and lived in this valley. And she just died last year. So 2 of the originals of Squaw Valley just passed away. Kind of an end of an era. Eagle's nest right above Alex's head.
I'm a mom now.
What does the little one think when Shane jumps? Has she seen his jumps?
Do you like Daddy jumping, Ayla? Where did you see Daddy jump off the bridge?
I don't know.
In Idaho? With Grandpa Bob? Yeah. Was it fun? Do you want to base jump one day?
No.
Oh, good.
Good girl.
Jim Shane, the guy that started the Gold Miner's Daughter at the base of Alta, that's who I was named after, Jim Shane. James Shane is my name.